Well, one thing we do
you know what's really funny about this? They are carving statues of your characters in the town of Nuln.
Here you go.
Your statues suck. Look how good these ones are.
You need to aspire.
We found this guy in the dungeon that did this in like seconds, and this has taken you weeks to get this far.
Yeah, but the downside is pretty horrible.
The downside's pretty horrible. Wow, I knew that was gonna be rough, but I threw it in there.
You know, we don't run into too much. Who's still good? I'm wondering if
So by the way, I guess Seer then killed the.
Met them strength 17, luckily. So
yeah.
At least we got one very strong character from carrying people.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that was pretty small player also.
So first priority would be hauling the statues out.
Where are you guys at, actually?
We want to go send people back to town.
Yeah,
A couple people
better
back to
commission
town, or one
somebody.
person back to town. Like Seer could probably go under the cover and get back to town without running into any problems. And
While
come back
they're
with
working
the cart.
on bringing them out.
Yeah, it's hard.
Well, we want to get them out of the dungeon.
Yeah.
We don't want we don't want some friend of the knoll to come back while we're gone and say, "Oh, crap."
While Seer is running to town to get the cart,
Right, we'll get them out.
the other two of you will be
Get 'em out,
getting them
get 'em
out. So you bring the cart.
Yeah, we can take them to one of our safe houses on the surface.
So you're basically sending like a messenger, like, "Hey, we need a cart like now."
Seer's, yeah.
Okay.
Seer goes, "We need a cart now," and heads back.
Okay.
While the other two are bringing the stone characters to the safe house we usually rest at. And we'll wait there for Seer to get back with the cart.
Yeah. Good news is everybody's pretty beat up anyway, so.
Good news.
Except for Seer.
Well,
All right. So which path are you taking to get back out? Because you can't go up because there's blood above you.
Right.
So you have to go back.
Yeah, I'm going to go back through rooms that we've covered and up. So I'm going to go.
Hey, you got a block and tackle.
I did have a block and tackle with me. And 50 feet of rope, believe it or not.
Okay.
Just gotta be
You guys like high or low?
You just gotta be real careful and not snap anything
I'm
off.
good at low.
Low, high. What do you think?
Oh, low's fine. I'm saying low.
Okay, it's low. You don't encounter anything on the way up. No random encounters.
By myself.
You drag out
I'm moving
the stone
slowly.
figure slowly, and as you're doing it, it's a real big pain in the ass to get through the muddy pit with the statues. You probably have to do
But we have
both help.
block and
We have
together.
block and tackle
Yeah.
off his, so we could run like a.
And 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, that would help.
We've got rope.
Yeah, so you can tie it and pull it up the hill, the slope, I guess.
We'll use the pulley system on the block and tackle.
Yep.
Save us some work.
Ooh,
Low or high? One more.
Feeling lucky again? Low again?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are good. You do see the dragon that's still outside. When you head out, Seer.
See you, Tom.
Yeah, Tim.
Wow, that's good.
Well, he has the jet.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
So you get to town. It takes a day. You guys know that you're going to be there for at least 2 days.
Yeah.
Do you pull the statues in one of the surface buildings?
Yeah, we're gonna go into one of the safe houses.
So which way do you actually come out?
building
Then?
we usually?
So you go. Wait, no,
We
you
actually come out on the second level now. We come in. Oh, we don't even have to go outside. We can come in under that.
number 9, right? Number 9.
The one that had the teleportation.
Oh, wait, no, that's right. Where's that at?
It was on 2.
That's one. That's a wall.
wait.
That's the mirror room.
It's this one here.
That goes up to the surface.
Yep.
So you drag them this way,
And wait in room 2.
and
Building
wait.
2.
2's empty.
Yeah.
That'd be less dragging for you.
Yeah.
The only thing you guys know is that you are in basically the shadow of the temple, and the dragon's up there.
Yeah.
So you have 2 days before he gets back. Do you stay in the building? Do you go out at night? Do you try to do it during the day? And what building do you want to move to?
Well, here's the thing.
Oh, yeah,
This is
Seer has to get back to town.
Yeah.
Right.
So Seer comes out, and Seer's sneaky and crap. So he'll be
Right.
fine.
There's also the teleportation thing there.
Oh, that's right.
That pops you to
22?
I believe it. That's very true, huh?
22, doesn't it?
What room is that? It's 2, huh? Outside buildings. Yeah, there is a teleporter to building 23.
23.
So that'll take you guys down to here. That worked out very nicely.
Nice.
So there's a teleporter, sir. You
Oh,
guys
you're
are
back.
you guys are all the way down here.
Take it easy, Tom.
Yeah, have a good night, man. Thanks for playing.
We use the teleporter to move further down the hill
You'll
away
be-
from the
you'll be
dragon.
here
So
next
here to here.
Yeah, should be.
Okay, cool.
So we should be able to find out what happens.
No, we gotta go off to another town. So who knows? We'll find out
Yeah,
about the
true. We
cannibalistic-
might run into something else there.
Yeah.
Well, we can fast forward that part. I think
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
So, all right.
That town is Vornheim.
So we got a little bit of time left. So yeah, we'll hide the teleport 2 room.
Okay, so you're in building 23
23.
on the surface.
We'll tell
after
Seer
teleport.
that. He goes, gets the cart.
Yeah, I guess you guys would know before you left.
Yeah.
And then
Hold up for 2 days, I
when
guess.
he- and we kind of hold up for 2 days.
So I guess just mark off 2 days of food.
2 days of food. 2 days of food per.
Well,
Oh, there's only 2, so that's
you're stoned, dude. So
4 days worth of food. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not eating anything, so I'm not really worried about it.
yeah, hunger is on the last thing on your mind right now. You don't have
4
any
days.
thoughts.
So we're good.
You got it?
Thinking's the last thing on my
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, you're not thinking. You're just stoned. You're a pet rock right now.
Handsome.
A handsome pet rock.
Well,
What's your charisma?
one of them's 12, one of them's 7.
Okay, well, you got a handsome and not so handsome one.
Yeah.
Happenings and information. 5 members.
I took 2 days worth of
Okay.
resting.
Yeah,
healing.
yeah. It's a
Oh wait, no, amulet, and I'd be back.
amulet. Yeah. So yeah, you're good.
Up. Managed to not pop my amulet.
Yeah, it's been a first for a while, huh? I was surprised you guys charged in that Knoll room. I'm like, well, there's 12 Knolls in there with longswords. I don't know, they're kind of tough.
Yeah, there's 8 of us.
Yeah, the numbers were decent.
Yeah, I guess you guys are a little bit beefier. So.
I was hoping to make it 11.
Yeah, it just didn't work out that way.
Actually, you didn't get stinky. So it's 9.
Well, yeah, I was thinking he's like half.
Yeah.
He's more role playing fluff. I don't know.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
He's more of a magic item detector.
A lot of times when combat starts, I forget about them. And
Yeah, well, I do too. I always if there's like NPC things, and that's why you guys are controlling retainers. Because I totally screw that up as a GM. I always forget about NPCs in the party. So I'm glad you guys are controlling them. So 2 days pass. Seer will come back with a team of donkeys, I guess, and a big wagon.
Really, we can't get the.
is the dragon there when he shows up, or
The dragon is there, but it sleeps during the day.
during the day?
So, and you did hear it attack things at night. It sounds like the night sounds of Darves are starting to return again. There's some things in the screeching and screaming high up in the clouds.
Is that good or bad?
He'll
It's not good.
get the wagon as close as he can, Seer, and come get us, and then we'll shuffle the statues to the wagon. And
When the dragon first came, it scared a lot of that stuff away, but it seems like the stuff's starting to creep back.
so the dragon is like the size of a house. It's a huge.
Yeah, it's actually curled up around the top of the temple up here, so it's like, I don't know, it's monstrous. It's a big-ass dragon.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Other things are willing to get near it. Maybe the dragon has not been attacked.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Yeah, we do this during the day because there aren't the sounds in there.
first thing in the
I've
morning.
got another thing. Why are we all going to the wizard? Why don't we try and get somebody to commission the wizard to come to the statues, kind of thing?
It's pretty hard to tell a 11th level wizard to do anything.
Yeah, that's very
Actually, did Seer, when
I'm
he
just
brought
a
the
little worried
wagon,
about
did he
dragging-
gather the gold as well that we would
Yeah,
need? Okay.
yeah, he's
So we
pretty
can
smart.
head straight to that town instead of going back down there. All right.
Well, yeah, it's a city. Warham's a city.
Straight to that city?
Yeah.
So first thing in the morning, when it's clear, he'll get the wagon as close as possible, shuffle the statues into it, and head to that city.
Okay.
With all our treasure that we have available.
Booty.
How much?
Actually, you know what? When I'm in town,
Yeah,
can I attempt to hire a couple swords to come with us?
yeah.
Okay, great idea.
You have a pretty high charisma, right?
I'm an 11. It's not too bad.
Yeah. Okay. How many retainers can you have? Did we list that on there?
4 retainers.
Okay. So you think you can get what 3 more? I guess.
Right.
So they're willing to work for like a silver a day.
Yeah.
It's the podunk little town, man.
Can you break a gold?
Yeah.
Can you
I let
break
them know.
it?
I let them know that there might be. When we get through with this, there might be a bonus involved. I want to keep the morale high.
Okay. I'm trying to think how I want to do this
I
here.
get 0 level. There's a great retainer generator online.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like meat shields or something.
Yeah, I've used that.
Meat shields are us.
And it does it random, so you might get somebody with a class, or you might just get a fighting man,
Yeah.
0 level guy
Yeah.
with and it tells you like equipment like that. Because depending on how you want to do it, I mean, I would pay to outfit them with like cheap weapons.
How much wealth can you guys pull together? Because that might be the difference between a fast forward and a not fast forward.
I'm very.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
we don't know what Tom has, but I've got
I guess not.
I've got about 5,000 gold pieces.
Wow, yeah. So you guys have been packing that stuff away.
A little over $5,000.
Wow.
Wow.
So we got like 10
That's
grand
pretty- that's
plus
pretty substantial.
whatever Tom might have.
5,400.
Yeah, I didn't do exact math, but
I got 16 gold to contribute.
5,407.
Okay.
one of those is 1,000 GP gem too. Plus
So shiny.
So we're gonna do this fast forward style, just because it's towards the end of the night. I think we can do this. So you guys go to the big city, and there's lots of
Oh wait, I got this down.
lots of pretty whores on the streets, lots of scummy.
I spent all
hell
10,000 on horror.
How long would it take you to spend 10,000 on horse?
You dress the statues up nice with some suits and stuff. Like, sorry guys, leave them in the center of town.
Take them to the museum. Sell them to the museum.
Oh,
spend that on horror.
plus the 435 we got there.
Yeah.
So who wants to do the fast talking when they get to the Mages Guild?
Well, I think it's gonna have, since we don't have. I don't know what.
Oh,
it's here. It has.
He might actually be kind of charismatic, actually.
Sears. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a penalty,
Okay,
so.
let's see here. I think he has a high charisma, so we'll just say since he actually left. Who feels like rolling a d20 under a 15?
What do you guys for?
The
10.
10, so 5 under, huh?
Couldn't roll that when I needed a 10.
Screw you guys. But let's see here. It's a 6th level spell,
Now
huh?
we're looking for some. We've got cash. We've got this shiny gem. We've got this other gem with a man trapped in it.
Yes. They might find that exceedingly interesting.
So, okay. So you roll 5 under. So you're like, yeah, so you're talking like, yeah, we got some, some of our adventure, some of our friends that turned to stone. And what do you show them?
First I show the gem I have. Then I show the one that's got the man trapped in it.
They are exceedingly interested in that guy.
Is there anything you can tell me about this thing? It's up for trade, but it's been killing me.
You look at it, and you'll feel like a little pulse as they cast some sort of spell. You'll see the little man start moving, and they'll hold it up to his ear. You cast it again, and he stops moving. He sees your ball rolling behind you too.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to part with that?
Oh, not the wolf.
If I can, save my friends, yeah.
Interesting.
Hasn't done anything for me yet.
I mean, these guys.
It really hasn't.
These guys have saved my life a number of occasions. I totally trade this. It's pretty neat. You need this key.
The man in the emerald. Oh, the key.
That's what makes it follow.
Oh, so that's a Morgan Canaan sphere.
Yeah, and I'll drop the key for a second as it starts to try to go back to its
So you have to
This is
hold the key.
This is the key. I mean, you can just keep
Interesting.
it in the pouch.
I was curious. It was following you along. I wasn't really sure what it is, but now that I see the key, I understand.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I will hand you this key.
How many statues are there? There what? There's
5
statues.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
It may even take him a couple days to do this.
I might have to bring in a team.
It's like, yeah.
Wait till he shows that little man in the emerald around.
He tells you $5,000
Plus the ball
plus the ball
and the.
plus the emerald, and we'll do
I got $5,000.
it. 5,000.
Whoa.
5 castings of a 6th level spell.
Yeah,
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Really? You guys aren't going to try and haggle?
that's his price.
Yeah, $5,000. I'm not-
Do you wanna haggle more? Depending on your roll, it could get interesting.
Well, not like lowball him, but like, how about everything in $2,000? We're not that rich, you know. Give him not like a huge haggle, but just a little bit down, because he's really interested in the magic stuff.
I'm gonna do.
You're there. Everybody else is stoned, so
Yeah.
Sorry.
that's fine. You know.
Seer being the one that's probably more the money grubber, he's gonna do an intelligence check. He's dumb as shit. He's dead.
Okay.
He's gonna do an intelligence check to see if he thinks that sounds like a really good deal. Because
Okay.
he's giving away stuff that's his,
Yeah, that's very true.
in addition to money that's his.
That's very true. Well, is it? It doesn't have to be his money.
I'm gonna give away all 5,000 of his money, but
I'm not doing anything with it anyway.
and I got a 17. That sounds like an outstanding deal.
Okay.
Can you tell me what that little dude in the rock is? I mean,
This right here, I believe, is one of the founding members of our order.
oh.
He has been missing for nigh on 500 years. See the
Yeah.
little symbol right there?
I should have
Yeah,
cast
yeah.
some spells just for that emerald.
Yeah. He was kind of a prick. That's why he ended up in this gem right here.
Oh, well, it
Oh, wouldn't that make him the talk of the town? Look who I got in my pocket.
But he is very
Hey,
powerful.
what's this do to him?
So we're going to have to cast some protection circles, and we're going to have fun with this one. He might know some things that we've forgotten.
Well, here's the deal. We'll give you the sphere. I hand him the key.
Okay, yeah, the sphere will roll over to him.
Give him the 1,000 GP gem that I've got.
Oh, he didn't. No, he didn't actually want that. Unless,
he-
oh, well, I guess you're making that part of the 5,000.
Part of the
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
5,000.
Okay,
And then push the rest of the gold over to him.
so
Wow.
4,000 of his, or
That's fine.
Okay.
it's up to you.
Well, I mean, we'll just.
What do your character? What does your character do?
when Grunka comes back, she gladly covers that $4,000 with,
Okay.
and Thimble throws in because
I'll throw in the
that was-
1,000 gem and
Okay.
4,000 of his.
Okay.
Since Tom's.
Oh,
not
I'm
here.
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't have 5,000. I had 4,000.
Okay.
No?
So
We'll throw that in. I'm gonna let it. In the future, if you come across anything that some work you might need done, some assistance,
we're
is
available.
there a way for you to get in touch with me?
Hmm.
Do you need you put a call out, you need some work in the future, you got some extra money you want to throw around.
Do you have a-
something we could recoup some of this cost?
Do you have a spellcaster that works with you?
No, this is all good. I'm sure you're familiar with those, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you're that group.
Yeah, we've
We've heard of you. You're making.
Well, that's where we found your master, somewhere on the hill.
He was in Darves Hill, eh?
I don't remember exactly what room we found him in, but
Yeah. Someone had stolen a lot of things from our keep, and he was one of them.
Oh, do you think he stole that?
Oh, he's one of the ones that
wallet?
stole stuff, or he was one of the things that was stolen?
He was one of the things that were stolen.
Oh, okay.
How it ended up in Darves Hill is kind of curious.
Yeah,
I don't know the answer to that.
I mean, you
We
didn't
might be able to find out with a few spells. He has this again.
And
You see him like bounding on the outside of it, like, oh, he casts it again. He
And I
starts
blow the
laughing.
flute of sleep and kill all the mages. I'm now 10th level for killing a bunch of 12th level mages.
That's how long it takes to get to the 11th level MU. I think at a certain point the XP values start to.
They're not as bad. It's
Yeah.
not as it doesn't double every time after you get up.
Yeah, it just stays standard, I think, at some point.
But it's after 11th level. I
It's
think
pretty
it's
high.
up-
Is it?
Yeah. I mean,
So they cast a.
Everybody is now flesh,
Okay.
and they are alive.
$4,000.
They
These
say
guys have 610,000 experience points at least. Between 610 and 760,000.
Wow.
while you're here, is there anything else we can do for you?
Tell me.
I mean, we got a bunch of stuff we could identify if we wanted. Actually, or do we could probably...
For a modest cost, we can identify your items if
What
that's what you
about?
wish.
We could also ask them if they have an apprentice that would like to go with us too.
Yeah.
Because usually, you know.
What kind of stuff went missing? Do you have an inventory of the stuff that went missing?
Well, this was over 500 years ago. We just know that we've heard said tales that a lot of powerful artifacts were stolen.
Well, we've found
Many
quite
of
a
our
few
magic users were slain in the
magic
process.
items.
What's that?
So we have found a few magic items.
Oh, for a modest cost.
What about
Modest
your
cost, we
drinker?
will
That
identify
sounds
them.
really cool to get identified.
I know what it does.
Yeah,
I think most of the stuff we have, we've figured out what it does.
I think so, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Through trial and error after a while.
It ain't my Sparky thing, but I don't
Stinky
think.
put on his wrist.
Yeah.
But Stinky's probably not going to come visible for them to check it out.
Let's try to see it.
They might actually know he's there, though.
They would know he was there. I think.
Yeah. They haven't said anything about him yet, but you've probably seen him look over your shoulder a few times.
Stinky may not have won.
If it looks like, if Thimble thinks they know he is there, he'll ask him, is there a way you can take that off? That's if I notice that it looks like they know Stinky's there. If not, I ain't gonna worry about it.
Maybe a cleric could do something like that.
I don't think a cleric will care to do that.
Here's a demon. Make the demon talk.
Yeah, we probably don't want to
What
talk.
about the ring on Stinky? Stinky ring? It's got on his tail or whatever.
I know what it does.
Yeah. You
Oh, do you have it?
No,
I know what it did for me and did for Stinky, but I don't know
Right.
if it does anything beyond that.
Yeah.
What did it do for you?
I got a +2 dex,
Okay.
and so did Stinky, but beyond that,
It's
I don't know what it
permanent?
does. So, yeah,
Wow, that's pretty
you just have to make that save.
I thought it was bad. Yeah,
yeah, and both of them made the same.
Thinking, what would happen if
We
I
got
failed?
really nauseous before that happened.
The
Yeah, it looks
I'm gonna
like he
pull
had-
out the coin.
Oh.
I'm gonna ask.
They take a step back when you pull the coin out.
Wow.
Can you tell
Wow.
Me, can you tell me about this coin?
You're holding some sort of artifact in your hand there. We can just feel its power as soon as you put it out there. Some powerful divine magic, I believe.
It doesn't like Mordenkainen's sphere. Isn't that what
That
it
would
was in
make
the
sense.
sphere was in?
Yeah, that's the swear will move back.
That's right, because they were trying to
Yeah.
get them together.
It's like 9-minute pulls.
It's got this fancy symbol. It was my uncle's.
Yes, I believe this is when the clerics worship the two higher deities.
Yin and Yang.
When the lower deities did not exist.
Hmm.
It has an ancient power. So it protects from diseases, saving throw, cleans air, kills weird worm things. Spell magical darkness. Occasionally vibrates around Quasi-Demon. Tingles in your altar. It says that he'll say that there are twin girls. Their souls are trapped in that coin.
Wow.
Are they hot? Just civil.
All we know is that they were young.
I look like a little boy.
Yes.
I look like a little boy. An ugly little boy, but oh hey, yeah. I'm over here.
The cleric.
People are telling me I look ugly. I gotta roll another save.
No, you roll 20. You're good.
Okay.
So your charisma just went down to 3 out of 4.
What's that?
You were an ugly little bastard.
Is it back to 4 now, or is it normally 3?
Yeah, the stoning.
No.
You're up
I did roll a 20.
You did roll 20. Yeah, we'll say that eventually you'll get back to 4.
Yeah.
Not right now, but eventually you'll get back to 4.
All right.
We'll say maybe well, by the time you get back to Darves Hill, you'll have it healed up.
Your flesh will quit rotting on you.
Grunka asks, I heard a rumor
that there was a small army of goblins heading toward the Elflands? You know anything about that?
Oh yeah, we heard about that. It's a shame for the elves.
The elves.
Oh yeah,
elves are kinda
it was a brutal massacre.
Of the elves?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Against goblins?
Well, we heard that they recruited all the tribes got together.
Whoops.
So they killed all the elves?
I don't know about that, but it was a massacre. There's a lot of them that died.
Get down the big jobs.
Yeah, the goblin tribes have set up in their old the old elven homelands.
Wow. I would have thought that. Temple's like,
They won.
we saved Nom.
Save Nom and damn the elves to genocide. Whoops. My bad. Sorry.
Get the hell
Well, you know, it's that neutral thing. It all balances out, right?
Your sacrificial dagger to Bane are like hums happily. No.
Okay.
So as far as they that's pretty much all they tell you. It's like they tell you everything you already knew about it. It's a holy artifact. It's of indeterminate age.
Okay.
Been around for a very long time.
Well, might be of use again sometime.
What about
Hey, what would it cost to get rid of this?
Oh, they do say that. Again, you need to talk to a cleric.
a high level cleric?
He has a mouth on the bottom of his foot.
That's why it's a high level cleric.
The mouth in his stomach.
I guess they will tell you as well that it is a Bane versus demons.
Bane versus demons.
Yeah, and that's pretty much everything. Tim's not going to write anything else on the card. But it's a holy artifact, so it does a lot of different things.
What about any apprentices that would like to join us? Or interested in our class? Or?
Not currently, but if we ever find any that are willing to get a little bit more experience in the field, we'll send them your way.
Spellbooks we had? And collected magic user stuff?
What about a way to...
Or should we hold on to it?
Somebody's gonna die eventually. There wasn't like so many. If everybody, if you guys hadn't watched so many, it's like, yeah, screw it, just roll up new characters. Go recruit some more, but
So they said not currently for the apprentice.
yeah, but maybe
I
we'll
just
get
figured
some
what the
tips from there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What about any way to communicate with them in the future?
Oh, you did ask that question, right?
Yeah. Like I didn't know if they'd have a mirror. we could
So
talk
you
to
want
or-
to be able to communicate with us? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that if you need some work done, you're looking to hire somebody, you might be interested in earning back some of that money we just gave you.
Or
Or if there's something in Darves Hill you want us to look for specifically, bring back to you.
yeah, we found the guy in the crystal.
You did find the guy in the crystal, and that was supposedly one of the treasure items. Well, it is one of the treasure items from our keep.
Possible some more there.
There's probably more there.
I mean, if you want to do some research and see if you can put together some kind of list,
Yeah.
I'm willing to.
Send to us so we could be on the lookout for.
There is one item in particular that I know. The rest I'd have to read some dusty tomes to find.
Ye holy hand grenade!
It was a simple mirror with a mithril outside. It is about 6 inches by 12 inches. It's a very powerful artifact.
Is there any way for us to communicate with you other than traveling this great distance?
Actually, there is. He'll go and he'll start rooting through some boxes on a shelf. He finds a small one, like a green case, pulls it out, opens the lid, unties the little thing, and he will hold an egg that is also green. If you want to communicate with us, throw this on the ground. A small magical bird will appear. Tell it a message, and the message will come to us.
Okay.
Is
that immediate? Is a bird flying here? Or?
Stinky. If you see that bird,
it's a lot faster than a standard traveling pigeon.
Yeah.
Who's going to hold that?
I'll do it.
Hopefully somebody doesn't
Or wait,
return
no.
the stone again.
No, that's not me. I'm too squishy. It needs to be like him.
Well, what was your idea, Sierra? You hold on to it.
Okay.
So look for the mirror. Smash the egg if we do find it, so you know that we did.
And we'll send people to collect it. It's a pleasure doing some business with you. And if you do find this mirror, there's a fair chance that you might get most of. Actually, you will get all of your money back.
Just the money, not the.
He says money.
Yeah, that's a great deal.
A 6. I don't need to know if there's.
Do you want to roll under intelligence? There isn't. Do you want to roll under intelligence? See if that sounds like a good deal.
Sounds like a horrible deal.
It sounds like a good idea. It's like, well, get my money back. Yeah.
The ball's cool.
Let's go to a.
Yeah, the ball was cool. Didn't use it though.
Yeah, but we haven't fought many magic users. We're
That's
too low level to really get
Yeah.
one.
I mean, everybody else is awake, so anybody
Yeah.
else could try to say that's a bad deal. Just,
Yeah. Does anybody else want to try rolling under intelligence?
Sure, I will.
Sure.
I've got decent intelligence.
Sure.
Yeah, I got crappy intelligence.
I've got 15, so.
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Temple has 13. That's right.
18.
Flunka?
You think it's a good idea too?
Alright. Temple?
Other guys.
20. Fantastic.
Hold on. Nope.
Okay,
No,
everyone
good
thinks
idea.
that's a straight up good ass deal.
Except for these two.
Sure, get our money back. Sounds good to us.
Targ succeeded.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Okay, by how much?
5.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Or wait, no, sorry, 3.
Targ thinks that. Hey, well, I don't know about that,
Oh,
guys.
Targ, you're full of shit. Shut up.
I think it sounds like a horrible deal. Not intelligence. Like, maybe that this guy wants.
What's Targ saying?
Targ is like. Boss seems like it's alright. These guys all think it's alright. I must be crazy. I'm not as smart as I thought I was. I'm just sure that that's.
What?
Hey, magic user guy.
Yeah. Yes.
You sure that just the money back's like a very good deal for this mirror? You said that's like an ancient artifact. Now, I may not know a lot. I've been hit in the head a few times, which is why I now wear this helmet. So I'm smart enough to do that.
4,000 gold!
Ancient artifact.
And the one thing he wanted out of everything else. Like,
That's probably priceless. You're trying to give us 5,000 gold for it?
How about we throw a few magical rings in the mix?
That sounds like a better deal.
We can do that.
We'll find that mirror for you, man.
It's like, yeah, he looks at the shelf. There's like 100 boxes on the shelf. Yeah, we can throw in some magical rings, perhaps.
Speaking of magic rings. Little guy there?
Well,
There's one on his wrist. What's that do?
oh, that's
I know
interesting.
kind of what it does, but
You cast some sort of spell on it. You say, oh, that's a blessing and a curse.
I know about the blessing. What's the curse?
It can kill you,
Oh,
he can kill you.
that is cursed.
but if you survive, there's a malevolent spirit trapped within it.
Oh.
It aids whoever wears it.
I think we just leave that on Stinky. I think Stinky's got us rigged.
What did you guys have to save against?
Yeah.
It was
Was it poison or
I think it was a spell.
Spell.
Actually. Yeah, a spell.
spells?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
Gamble with 12.
all right. So I think it's a good place to break.
Would give me an 18 dexterity.